The Showcase is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. The Showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body. Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn. Ren Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And by Coach House Garages. Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. With the Coach House Garages pregame show, the Showcase starts now.
The Showcase has rolled into Cisne High School as tonight the Webber Township Lady Trojans battle the Cisne Lady Running Lions. A very pleasant Monday evening, wherever you may be listening in on WMIX 94.1 FM or at WMIXsports.com. I'm Denny Czerwinski. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play. Joining me in just a bit is the voice of Mount Vernon Athletics here at WMIX, Mr. Chris Hugo. This pregame show is sponsored by Coach House Garages. If you're in need of a garage to protect your car or prized possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. As both teams are warming up on the floor, a 5-minute four-quarter JV contest was followed by a 20-minute warm-up period for the varsity teams. And, Chris, this has become on the Showcase in the modern era of the Showcase that we've done, that this is one of our favorite places to come in Cisne High School. Well, and it is. And I mean, we made our debut here last year for the Midland Trail Conference Girls Tournament. Little did we know how visible the nature would be of the folks here in Cisne. And Athletic Director Mike Wood has always done a great job up here, but his treatment is second to none of us. And always welcoming, always taking care of us, always getting us whatever we need, whether we really need it or not. Just a great atmosphere, and they do a great job of hosting events here. And we expect no different here tonight, as we've already been treated the same as if it was a special event. It's an outstanding facility. In fact, the Cisne side of things, probably about 90% full of fans. Here about 13 minutes before the game starts. Webber Township, of course, here as well on their side behind their bench down across the way. A two-sided gym, 4 rows of the newer bleachers on each side. And then, of course, we sit here on the stage behind the netting, but again, this is one of our favorite places. Enjoyed it last year during girls' tournament, coming back here again tonight. And again, Cisne High School, one of those schools that over here kind of doesn't get a lot of the ink it necessarily deserves in the way they run things and do things here at the high school. Well, and you're right about that. It sits in between Flora and Fairfield, especially on Route 45. And you think about the ink that they get from the media locally, and everybody does. And from knowing the other media around here, they do a great job of trying to get Cisne in on the act. But just because it sits in the middle of those two communities, it often kind of goes unnoticed, and they've had a lot of great, you think of cheerleading teams, you think of boys basketball teams, you think of softball in the Midland Trail, you think of Scholar Bowl especially. Believe it or not, it is a Scholar Bowl hotbed here in Cisne in the Midland Trail Conference. But you think of all of these sports and the successes they had, and oftentimes you don't really know about it because you don't ever hear a lot about Cisne, especially in our area. That's where we're at tonight, the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Here at Cisne High School tonight for the Showcase. We need to step out for a first break here on the Coach House Garages pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more in depth about these two teams getting ready to go out of here tonight, Webber Township and Cisne. You're listening to Webber Township Lady Trojans basketball on the Showcase on WMIX.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Pigg, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you act, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at comfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Showcase on WMIX.
Back here to Cisne High School, where we are in the Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're looking for a garage builder to build a quality garage at a fair price, with a 5-year written warranty and financing available, then a Coach House Garage is for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Both these teams warming up. And, Chris, 2 teams coming into this one tonight trying to get a win or two but under their belts before they head into the holidays. Cisne trying to get one because this is their last game until January 3rd. Webber, on the other hand, will have 2 more games this week before they don't play again until January 3rd. So, last chances and opportunities on the 2012 portion of the schedule for these 2 teams.
Well, it is. You want to go out on a high note in 2012 so you can start right back up in 2013. And basically, you're going into the Midland Trail Conference tournament on January the 7th. So you get a couple of games in there for both teams before you head into that major Midland Trail Conference tournament, of course, at Wayne City this year. But both these teams struggling somewhat in the conference. The Lady Trojans, of course, almost got their first conference win against last year's tournament champ North Clay last week when we were there at Blueford. But Cisne, of course, just 1-2 in the conference. They were 1-6 overall, whereas Webber is 3-9. So a win not only important to close out the calendar year, it's important to try to get another win in the win column, maybe find some momentum heading into bigger games.
And finding some momentum, that is easy for me to say, right? Ha-ha. With that, Sandoval leads the conference right now at 3-0, tied with North Clay at 3-0. Then Wayne City, a team that we follow closely, of course, 2-1. Cisne is next at 1-2. Woodlawn, a team that we follow closely, 1-2. Noble Clay City, 1-3. Webber, 0-3. And North Clay, 3-0, getting the conference champ last year in the tournament. Sandoval won the regular season. But again, these 2 teams here, where their positioning is at right now, looking to try to improve their seed because seedings are going to be coming up for that conference tournament at Wayne City, as you mentioned. So any win against any conference foe would be good.
Oh, yeah, and especially if you're the Lady Trojans getting that first win, 1-3. Granted, in seeding meetings, you're not going to look at a tiebreaker, so to speak, but I mean, it would give somewhat of a semblance to where they belong. And you look at that close play against North Clay just 1 week ago tonight, and losing only by 4, I believe it was, 46-42 on a Monday night, of course, from Blueford. And you know that North Clay loss, even though it was still a loss, is going to turn some heads in that seeding meeting, especially look at the fact that Cisne battled North Clay, lost by about 29. So, I mean, you look at this is an important one for Webber Township.
Well, Cisne right now has not won a game in December, lost to North Clay, Red Hill, and Dietrich all together. In fact, they're on a 4-game skid right now. Alvarado has won 2 of their last 3 coming in. They won at South Central, of course, lost the game at home that we did, but did beat Alvarado last week, and that's important building a streak coming into here. A very winnable game here tonight for Webber Township.
Well, it is. You take it how they've done thus far. Yes. You know, you lose to Gallatin County to open the season. It was a 5-point loss. You lose to your rival, Wayne City. You go into a tough Edwards County tournament, but then the wins start coming together, and you play South Central a couple of times and start to get some confidence. You do lose to a Noble team that Cisne beat if you're really into comparative scores, of which you and I aren't. But you kind of take a look, and it's the team that is getting better and improving as we go along, and you would have loved to have seen them get that win against North Clay last week, maybe build a little bit more confidence and have that first conference win coming into tonight. But you know that you can play with the big dog in the conference this year, and that's going to be important going down the stretch. Looking back to that game against North Clay, knowing that you rose so close, but remembering you can play with anybody in the Midland Trail Conference. That's going to be important, not only as we head into January, but as we head into February as well.
With this going on, 7 minutes ago before the start of this one, we'll step out for another break. When we come back, talk a little bit more about our upcoming schedule on the showcase, the big next couple of weeks, and especially this week. Also, we'll get a score update from around the area. There's already a Midland Trail team in action tonight in White County, just southeast of us here in Cisne. We are on the Coach House Garage's pregame show. We'll come right back. You're listening to Webber Township Lady Trojans basketball, the showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture in Woodlawn is everyone's favorite Santa, with a wonderland of lazy boy recliners, reclining sofas, sectionals, glide rockers, cool gel bedding by Sealy, TV consoles, bedrooms, dining rooms, Paula Deen, and more. All holiday sale price with an extra 10 to 15% off store-wide. And you'll find a sleigh full of great gifts and home decor, including 20% off all holiday trims at the general store. Shop Newell's for free delivery, free gift bagging, and savings galore.
People's National Bank understands how much small businesses mean to a community. That's why we have been supporting the local economy of Southern Illinois for over 100 years by providing commercial loans to area businesses. And our loan decisions are made right here in Southern Illinois. Hi, my name is Joe Gliosi, commercial banker for People's National Bank in beautiful Mount Vernon, Illinois. Stop by 413 South 34th Street to find out what a true community bank is all about. People's National Bank, proudly supporting local businesses since 1909.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital. With our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, the entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
We are going to send it back to the studio as we are having a national anthem here. We'll be back to the starting lineups after this break.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next round weather. Partial clearing tonight, a low 28 in the countryside, 32 in town. Tomorrow, partly sunny and mild, a high 56. Mostly clear tomorrow night, a low 32. Wednesday, some sun giving way to clouds, breezy, mild, high 59. The record is 61, set back in 1966. And then showers and even a thunderstorm expected Wednesday night. Next round weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this winter sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
People's National Bank understands how much small business means to a community. That's why we have been supporting the local economy of Southern Illinois for over 100 years by providing commercial loans to area businesses. And our loan decisions are made right here in Southern Illinois. Hi, this is Jim Fleig, commercial banker for People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. Stop by today to find out what a true community bank is all about.
People's National Bank, proudly supporting local businesses since 1909.
So how do you really know your bargain insurance isn't going to cost you big if you have an accident? Talk to someone who knows. Scott Owens, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. He can help make sure you have the coverage you need while saving money in the process. Get to a better state. See State Farm agent Scott Owens at 1810 Broadway in Mount Vernon and begin a saving full relationship. Or call 242-3770. That's 242-3770.
Back out to the WMIX Sports mobile studios on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Starting line is sponsored by People's National Bank. They let them remind you what Bank for the Family-Owned Bank is all about. Visit a branch near you or log on to peoplesnationalbank.com. I'll turn it over to Chris Hugo for the starting lines for tonight's game. First, for Travis Pinkston, Webber Lady Trojans, they'll go with number 5, Sarah Gagne, number 15, Courtney Cash, number 21, Heather Riley, number 24, Erica Marlowe, and number 30, Courtney Gervin. For Brett Gardner's Cisne Lady Running Lions, they'll go with number 11, Haley Paul, number 20, Shea Bullard, number 22, Branday Gill, number 32, Caitlin Malloy, and number 40, China Byers. For the Lady Running Lions, here of your host, Cisne. Have instant access to your account anytime, anywhere with online banking for People's National Bank. Log on to peoplesnationalbank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. This will wrap up the Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're in need of a garage to protect your car or prized possessions, Coach House Garage has the building for you. Call Daryl Sharon at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. I only know 2 places in the world that we do games that will have a live monitor. SIU at Bradley. This is place number 3, right? Just look over here. Bradley screen.
Carver doesn't give you the live monitor.
No, that's true, too. Unless you're down low, you have a couple spots. Down on the TV row. You have to be on the main row.
Official, I should say, webcast. Go get that there.
Ted Whitehead, Lucas Whitehead, and Gary Moore of your officials. Staff provided tonight by John Hutton.
Of course, Gary Moore, of course, of Fairfield, I believe.
Yep. Of course, this right here is nice. I don't have to do anything. I just sit here and look at this. Tip controlled by the Lady Running Lions. They're in their whites trimmed in blue and orange. Webber being their road blues trimmed in gold and white. Right wing pass as we get underway. Bullard has on the right side for Cisne in the right corner to Gill. Gill goes right baseline, cut off, dribbled off of somebody's foot. It was off of Gervin, and it'll be out of bounds. It'll stay with Cisne underneath their own basket. Fox said triggered. Inbounds coming. Byers looks into the right corner and steps on the baseline. Stewart the Bullard steps on the baseline. Turnover Cisne. We'll come back towards us as we sit on the stage here in Cisne, Illinois at Cisne High School. Great crowd on hand for a Monday night, week before Christmas. Across the timeline is Marlowe for Webber Township. Top the key, 1-3-1. Well, 2-3. Now they go 2-3. It looks like a 1-3-1 to start with. On the right wing is Riley. She'll dribble in to the right side. Now to Marlowe. Free throw line jumper up. No good. Rebound tipped around. Fought for, and Byers has it for Cisne. She kicks it out to Malloy up the right side. Back to the middle of the floor she comes. Looking young and restless to the left wing to Gill. Inside bounce pass. Shot off the glass by Byers is good. Her height's going to be a problem here this evening.
Yeah, it is. She saw significant minutes last year as a freshman. She's making great strides as a sophomore.
On the right wing, Riley traveled with a basketball. Speaking of traveling, you're not a number of credits for Community First Bank of the Heartland. If you're a person or business with needs, and through the good and the bad, Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you.
Sophomore last year, junior this year.
Sophomore. She's going to get some looks by how tall she is. Probably running about 6'2", 6'3". With it at the left elbow is Paul. Now goes right wing to Bullard. Bullard holds her above her head against this, what looks to be man-to-man, but it's not. It's a zone. They got a little box going on underneath. They get it to Byers on the left block. Turn, shot, glass. No good. Rebound Gervin for Webber Township. She'll bring it up on the dribble on the left side. Now cuts back to the middle of the floor. Crossover to left elbow. Stops her dribble. Gets to Gagne on the block. Spin, turn, shot, travel with a basketball.
Second turnover here in the first quarter for Lady Trojans. Trailing 2-0, and have had some good plays to get down low, just haven't been able to do anything with it due to 2 turnovers.
2 turnovers to Webber. They trail 2 zips, 6.5 to go here in the first quarter. Cisne with a basketball on the right wing. Malloy holds above her head, top of the key. Bullard with it above her head, now throws it left wing. Left corner now goes Malloy to the rim, kicks it over right side. Nobody touch it? Nope. Out of bounds. Little case of what you can do worse, we can do worse better. And Cisne's going to pressure now. Looks to be a 2-2-1. Nope, they're going to bring another gal up. Going to roll up for 1-2-2. And Cisne almost takes it off, and that'll be a foul. Gill got a little too much of Gervin's body. That'll be her first, team's first, and they'll have a side out of bounds in front of the Webber bench down the way. If you can put a logo on it, All Stars and Stitches can probably print it for your school, company, organization. They even do apparel. See Big David, All Stars and Stitches, just west of Benton High School. Call 435-5555. On the left wing with it is Cash to Gagne. Pass tipped and stolen away by Paul. In the backcourt for Cisne. She'll leave it off backside to Malloy. Malloy goes left side, left wing, now to the top of the key in the front court. Throws it right side to Gill. Three-pointer on the way, no good off the mark. Riley weak side rebound all by herself. Gets it to Courtney Gervin. He'll bring it up the floor for Webber. Up to the right side, down to the right corner. Picks up her dribble in that corner. Throws it out right elbow. Gagne over Byers. Shot blocked. Byers. Gervin fouled on the reach over. Law of verticality disturbed there, and Webber right now getting some looks, but turnover bugs costing them right now.
Well, it really is to have 3 this early in the ball game. Whenever you played better basketball last week and throughout last week and going 1-1, certainly disappointing.
We'll have a scoreboard update coming up, and then just a bit. One team already in action tonight. Cisne with a basketball. On the right wing is Bullard. Top of the key, Malloy. Left corner pass Gill. Back out to Bullard. Now she'll throw right corner. Paul. They play around the perimeter. Do the running Lions. Back out top of the key, Malloy. Left wing shot short. Ball to McGurvin. Courtney will throw it way up floor to Riley. Riley catches in the lane in front of us. Up off the glass, and good. That's a nice shot off the glass by Heather Riley. Webber's on the board, tied at 2. She's good. Always. This team's played well together last couple of years. A lot of veterans on this floor as far as varsity experience is concerned. Bullard on the right wing, right corner to Malloy. Malloy holds above her head, comes to the right block, shot block Gervin, rebound Gervin, did it all that time. Now kicks it out to Cash, up the left wing, throws it right block Riley. Riley gets it around Byers, up too strong, Byers on the rebound. Riley gets it from Byers, I heard footsteps, and Byers got the rebound, kicked it to Gill in the front court to the right wing. Top of the key, the right side extended Malloy, now in the right corner to Gill. Inside pass, Paul. Paul's double team, shot over 2 Lady Trojans, doesn't work. Tip, Byers off of Gagne's head. Rebound in the corner to Gill. Gill back out top of the key to Malloy, left wing to Bullard. Shot from 15 off the iron. Byers at it, lost it. Ball to the floor. Cash on a breakaway towards us. Safe. She's got to run out the other way. We'll go up right-hand layup. Miss. Rebound tip, free throw line. Riley has it to right elbow. She'll shoot it from 15 feet off the mark. No good. Rebound tipped around, and it goes to Gill for Cisne. Up the floor they come. Down the left side, and that's a foul on Gervin. That's 2. And last time we had Webber Township on the showcase, Chris, Gervin got in early foul trouble.
Well, she's an aggressive player, Danny, whether it be under the basket or 60 feet away from the basket. I mean, you can't ask anything more from your senior leader, but to have 2 this early in the ball game, certainly not something you want if you're Travis Pinkston.
And Potter's got to check in. She just kind of hockey subbed in. There's hot hockey going on. You got to sub somehow.
Yeah.
You know. It is 2-2 here in Cisne. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Lady Running Lions have the basketball. At the top of the key is Gill against the zone. Throws the right corner to Bullard. Bullard baseline travel. Good call, Chris Hugo. He was on top of it before the official was.
Doesn't happen often. I'll save it.
Well, you did it. You can be the player of the game on this for calling that call faster than anybody else. Crossroads Community Hospital does have Player of the Game award. Wide hours and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital Emergency Department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. That was not good as Webber came down through the arms of the player on the baseline out of bounds, and they turn it over again.
And that's going to turn into a 30-second timeout here. Talk things over. Hard to believe we're just tied at 2 at this point, but we are.
Scoreboard update. The JV game here tonight. Cisne won it 17-11 over Webber. In the varsity contest over at Carmi, end of 3 quarters, it is Carmi 41, Woodlawn 24. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Talk to your neighbors and talk to State Farm agent Scott Owens. See why State Farm agents insure more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service plus discounts like a good neighbor. State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. It's 2-2 with 3:44 to go in the first quarter, and just a lot of turnovers, a lot of missed opportunities for both teams.
Unofficially and officially, 7 turnovers combined, 4 for the Lady Trojans, and, of course, 3 for the Cisne.
Well, I'm looking at the shooting percentages over here, 1 for 7 for Cisne, and also 1 for 5 for Webber Township. With the basketball on the right wing is Gill. To the free throw line extended, left wing pass. Here comes a 3 from Bullard on the way. It's no good. Ball rebounded around, and that'll be a reach number 32 for Cisne. While they figure that out, we need to pause for station identification on the showcase.
This is 50,000 watts of the award-winning Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation.
Back at Cisne, Chris Hugo, Danny Czerwinski, and an executive producer alongside who keeps messing with buttons the wrong way.
Somebody forgot we
switched sides and started messing with the buttons. As they get it in the Byers to Cisne, and she has all 4 Cisne points. It's 4-2. Somebody was turning us down. And
I don't know what's going on.
Well, we're going to talk to our roadie about that. Marlowe gets the left side to Gagne. On the right wing, Potter, right corner, Riley. Her 10-footer over Byers is short, rebound Byers. Shot wasn't blocked by Byers that time, but there was some intimidation there as well.
Oh, anytime you see a frame like that, especially an athlete like that coming at you, you're going to be a little nervous.
Across the timeline, Cisne with that 4-2 lead. Right wing with the right corner, Paul back on the right wing to Gill. Gill throw it out top of the key to Shea Bullard. Bullard dribbles a couple of times. Holds, looks, throws it in the right wing to Paul, goes baseline. Picks up her dribble, goes to Malloy. Malloy dribbles in the lane, running left-hander, no good. Rebound Byers up and no good. Spins out, tip, goes to Webber. Potter has it. Potter magically throws it to Marlowe. She'll bring it up across the timeline. Goes on the right wing to Potter, back to Marlowe, and that's a foul on Brandy Gill. That's 2 for her, so she has 2. Gervin has 2. Each for both teams. Gervin's sitting out, and now I probably will surmise that Gill will go out, and that's what has happened. As Pogue will come in, as will Gill for Cisne, and then out will be Paul. 2:16 to go here in the first quarter. If you're listening to us around the world or on FM, you can like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Riley with it in the left block for Webber. Out to Cash, 15-footer on the way, rattles in and out, it falls back in. Iron Kind for Cash. Money in the bank. It's 4-4 with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Pogue across the timeline against the 2-3 zone. Pogue throws right wing to Malloy. Holds above her head. Top of the key to Bullard. Goes down the baseline. Free throw line. Left corner pass Malloy. Holds above her head. 1 dribble. Throws it in the corner to Bullard. Bounce pass inside Byers, shot good. Well, if you're going to let her catch it there all night, Chris, you may as well go to the other end.
Exactly, and off of the block that time, just leapt over everybody and knocked it down off the window. I mean, if she's going to be able to do that, it's going to be a long night for the Trojans.
Marlowe bringing it across the timeline, throw left corner Cash. Now baseline pass Riley, back out to Cash, top of the key Marlowe, right wing to Potter. Potter will dribble, Nasco recover it near the sideline, gets it to Riley in that right corner. Couple of dribbles, now throws the top of the key Marlowe, left wing to Cash. Cash one dribble. In the paint to Gagne, right wing Potter, shot good. Emily Potter gets on the board. It's 6-6 with 1:06 to go in the first quarter. Pogue across the timeline, throws it left side to Bullard, holds above her head, looks, now throws inside in the paint to Gill. Gill dribbles out to the right wing, picks it up, now throws it to Malloy. They play catch around the perimeter. Left corner with it is Pogue. Now Pogue will go around a ball screen from Bullard. Now she'll throw a right wing to Malloy with 44 seconds. Inside to Gill, shot blocked, Byers on the rebound. Byers will throw it up and in. 8 points, all 8 for Cisne. It's 8-6 with 35 seconds to go. Webber will go for the last shot maybe. Marlowe down the lane to free throw line, throws it left side to Cash. Back over right side to Potter to Marlowe. Marlowe over left wing to Cash. Swing pass, skip side to Potter, now to Riley in the right corner. Sneaks in over Byers, it's up and in. Riley took the other early shot, and she has 4, tied at 8 with 12. Across the timeline is Pogue for Cisne. Right side to Malloy against the zone with 7. Malloy, 2 dribbles, now goes top of the key to Bullard. Had her cut off by Potter, goes right side 3-ball. Malloy on the way, it's no good. And that's the way this first quarter will end. Webber Township 8, Cisne 8 in high school girls basketball. You're listening to Webber Township Lady Trojans basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
It's the most special time of the year, so all the physicians and staff at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois want to take a moment to wish each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. They take pride in the fact that the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois has provided exceptional service to their patients for over 35 years, gaining national and international recognition in the field of arthroscopy. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 4121 Veterans Memorial Drive, Mount Vernon.
With 2 new hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prosize, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the showcase on WMIX.
8 minutes in the book here at Cisne. High school girls basketball in the showcase. It's Webber Township 8, Cisne 8. Danny Czerwinski with Chris Hugo alongside. And Webber off to a decent start, tied after 8 on the road here with not a bad start.
Yeah, I'll shake and blame. Byers has all 8 for Webber Township.
Out of pass, Marlowe to Gervin. Shot missed off the glass. Boy, what a good look. Didn't drop for Webber. Cisne with the rebound. Up the right side comes Pope for Cisne on their first possession of the second quarter. Tied at 8. Paul has it on the right wing, top the key pass to Bullard. Travel with the basketball. With locations in Ina, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 in Mount Vernon, Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be the official voice of the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Webber will drive at us as we sit here on the stage here at Cisne High School. Marlowe, top of the key, left wing pass to Cash. 1 dribble, now to Gagne, right elbow. Spins, kicks it right side, Riley. Back to Marlowe near the free throw line to Riley, off her hands, out of bounds. Terrible turnover to Webber. How would we get to Cisne, you ask? It was the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Got another full timeout. I believe this one's going to be charged to Webber Township. And right now, Coach Pinkston's kind of got to be disappointed in the fact that Webber turnovers are high, and 2, plenty of opportunities in this game where they've been able to get bigger leads.
Well, and I think you'd like to have more points in the paint. You've been able to get some good looks at the basket, but whether it's been a layup coming off of a break, whether it's been a post-up down low, I mean, things just have not gone right underneath now for Webber Township tonight. The Lady Trojans are going to try to work on that probably, but that's just one of those things where you take a look at those 2 mistakes right there, and you're up 12-8. We got another final score to come in. Final score from Carmine tonight. Woodlawn lost 48-29 to Carmine girls varsity action. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance.
So how do you really know your bargain insurance isn't going to cost you big if you have an accident? Talk to someone who knows. Scott Owens, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. That's where Webber would like to get to. Byers has all 8 points for Cisne. It's 8-8. Webber 8, Byers 8. Across the timeline is Pogue for Webber, or for Cisne against the Webber zone. Right corner pass to Gill. Inside Byers, tipped and stolen away. Gagne tipped it, got the steal, and Marlowe with the recovery. Marlowe across the timeline. Right block pass Riley. Shot short, doesn't crawl over the rim. Gagne has it, rebound in the corner to Pogue. Pogue has it and gets it up to Bullard up the right side. Bullard goes right wing, picks up that dribble, and kicks it back towards the timeline to Pogue, where Cisne will reset their offense. Pogue with it on the left wing, pass to Paul, holds above her head, top of the key to Bullard. Bullard left wing pass to Pogue. Pogue looks, goes right elbow to Misty Gill. Shot no good. Gill fought for own rebound and kicked in the corner. Gervin goes to the floor, picks it up and gets to Cash. Cash and Riley on a break. Quickly, white shirts everywhere. She has to hold up. Marlowe to Riley. Left corner shot over Byers. No good. Rebound Gervin up and in. Good follow by Gervin. Remember, Chris, she was on the floor hustling for the ball, worked herself back into play.
Well, got some second chance points there, and that's what's going to be crucial right now for the Trojans with a girl like Byers on the floor is trying to get those rebounds, get back underneath, and get those points.
Left wing Bullard, top of the key. Paul Webber has a 10-8 lead with 6:13 to go in the first half. Pogue on the wing, gets it out right side to Bullard, holds above her head. Goes right wing to Pogue, bounce pass inside to Gill. Double team, gets the shot off anyway, no good. Byers board, shot no good in the foul. One thing about it, if you're going to go after swatting shots on one side, you have to box out on the other, and Webber didn't do it that time.
No, they didn't. That's from the few games that we've seen been one of their weaknesses thus far.
Well, Marlowe picks up the foul, her first, and that'll send China Byers to the line. China's first name is spelled Chyna, China Byers. Free throw off the mark, and good. She'll get another.
Wow, China Phillips spelled hers.
I believe that's how it is.
Probably the inspiration.
I've seen another name by that spelling called Sheena, so anything goes. I mean, as far as names and spellings and pronunciations in this day and age, anything.
We're talking a county east and south, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But not a county southeast.
Yep. Both free throws missed, rebound Gagne.
Southwest.
Yes. Something like that.
I always do that.
Monroe County called. Gervin down the lane, missed, loses it. Shot blocked, foul. Well, I tell you what, Gervin came down the lane. 9 other players stood and watched. She got to the rim, got fouled.
No fear.
Malloy picks up her second. That's a starter for Cisne there. Speaking of no fear, we're being streamed live on audio at WMIXsports.com. That's the place to go to listen on the internet or your smartphone, as we have archive highlights, scores, and schedules posted daily on there and updated to the utmost. First free throw by Gervin is good. She'll get another. You can also follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We tweet things all the time, including updates and scores from this one. Second free throw, no good. Gagne has it for Webber. Tied up in the lane. It'll be Cisne basketball going the other way with 5:50 to go in the first half.
All for naught as the offensive rebound evolves into a turnover.
You betcha. Come start a banking relationship at Community First Bank where you won't be disappointed. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking with locations in Ina Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon. Gill across the timeline against the 2-3 zone for Cisne. Throws right wing to Malloy. She stays in with the 2 fouls. Goes to the right elbow. Now top of the key to Paul. On the right wing to Gill. Gill holds above her head. Wilkin goes right wing to Paul. Up above her head. Now throws to Gill right baseline. Gets around Gagne to Byers on that left block and scores. Well, that was productive. And now it's 11-10. Byers again with all 10 points. And I'm looking at the steal on these stats. Who else has shot the ball for Cisne? Here's a steal. Turnover Webber. Break out the other way. Gill. Layup up and no good. Rebound Marlowe. But Webber got a break. Still leading by 1. The Lady Trojans have it. Gervin up the timeline to the right side. Gervin down the lane to the block. Holds. Now kicks it inside Gagne. Spin, turn, shot block. Byers. Rebound out to the free throw line to Gill. She's on a break with the other way with Riley in pursuit. Makes the layup. Gill scores. Cisne back into the lead by 1. 12-11 with 4:50 to go in the first half.
Most importantly for the Lady Lions, they ain't somebody other than Byers that scored tonight.
Marlowe. Oh, yeah. Well, I forgot about that aspect. Gervin shot blocked and a foul. Gervin got across the lane before Gill could get there, and by the time Gill recovered, all she could do was hit Gervin on the elbow, and that'll send Courtney back to the line to shoot 2 more.
Well, most importantly, she is creating her own opportunities. Obviously, going against a taller timber, it's going to be difficult to score, but if you get yourself into the free throw line, it's going to be much easier.
Gervin gets the first. She'll get another. She misses that one. She'll get one more. as we play here in the second quarter at Cisne High School. Lovely facility. Gervin hits 1 out of 2, and we are treated like kings around here when we come here. We love Cisne High School. 4:40 to go, tied at 12. Across the timeline is Malloy. On the dribble, throws it right wing to Gill. Her 3 on the way is short, hits the baseline, rebound Byers. Byers out to Paul, back out top of the key to Malloy. Malloy goes right side to Gill, back out top of the key to Malloy. She drives left elbow, gives the right corner to Gill. Shot from 15 up and in. Got the shooter's touch, did Brande Gill, and now it is 14-12, Cisne on top by 2. Across the timeline, tip stolen away by Byers. She gets it out to Gill. Gill's running out the other way, layup up and in. Gill with 6 points in the quarter 3 on a 6-0 run. Yes, 6-0 run. Travis Pinkston wants a timeout. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. And Cisne leads 16-12. Webber was up to 11-8 at one point. It is now an 8-1 run for the Cisne Lady Running Lions.
I'll tell you what, coaches hate it, but I love the personal run by a player.
Oh, yeah. 6-0 run. It's helping him.
As a fan, it's amazing.
You're not going to take that back if you get that opportunity. Community First Bank with more Jefferson County locations than anyone else, locally owned with decisions made here. Proud supporters of Jefferson County locations in Ina, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon. We'll also pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one's over. Crossroads Community Hospital pledges their emergency department will see you or be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Here with 4 minutes to go in the first half. Right now, the problem is for Webber, they had a lead by 3 and lost it, kind of got sloppy, and now find themselves down 4.
Well, they do, and they had some good opportunities, and Gervin tried to create some by getting to the free throw line, but they've had some difficulty sinking all of their free throws. And you take a look at the wasted opportunities where either the ball's been turned over down low or they've missed what you would also consider to be a bunny at times. And, you know, you think back to those, and they're still on top if they just make those opportunities and are successful.
Webber with a basketball. Marlowe throws it left corner to Cash. Right, left block. Oh, Gervin to Gagne down the middle. Great ball movement as well as movement without the basketball. Pretty play and well done by Webber.
They were able to get away from Byers on that one, and Gagne found herself wide open in the paint. Easy bucket.
No bragging going on and texting. With the basketball, Gill goes left side to Paul. With it back on the left wing with it is Gill. Gill with it, top of the key to Malloy. Malloy holds it above her head, now throws it right side to Paul. Back to Malloy. Malloy throws left wing to Gill, inside pass to Paul. Shot up, no good, tipped around. Right corner recovery for Cash. She gets to Gervin. Courtney will bring it up for the Lady Trojans. She'll get it to Marlowe at the top of the key. Left wing to Cash. Cash open, throws it back step. Back to Cash. Gervin baseline. She's going to go right at Byers and miss the layup. Rebound Paul. Gervin fought it off, lost it out of bounds, and it's off of Cisne. What a good call by the official there in that spot.
Right on top of it, saw it ricochet off of the right body and made the call, and here we go.
He looked up at us. He heard us say it was a good call. Marlowe will trigger right in front of us, throws it out top of the key. Riley, 15-footer up and in. What a nice shot. Heather Riley from mid-range. She's got 6, and it's a 4-0 run for Webber with 2:56 to go.
We just call it like it is.
Yeah, that's right. Gill down the lane, kicks it out right wing to Paul, back out to Gill. Left wing pass, 3 ball coming on the way, no good from Malloy. Rebound, Marlowe had it, lost it out of bounds, and it'll go back to Cisne underneath their own basket. If you're not a number or credit score, Community First Bank of the Heartland, your person or business with needs, and through the good and the bad, Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you. Cisne triggers under their own basket, close to 5, and that's a steal by Riley, but she lost it on the baseline. Webber right now playing inspired after the timeout called by Travis Pinkston.
Amazing what those can do.
And amazes what Webber's been able to do in the last 2 minutes. Side out of bounds coming for Cisne in front of their fans. Paul will trigger in the Malloy at the top of the key against this zone. She'll throw back left wing to Paul. And now at the left elbow with it is Gill. Now right side to Gill. Gill holds above her head. Baseline cut off by Gervin. Gervin playing those 2 fouls. Has to play smart. Cisne throws it back. Ball stolen away by Marlowe the other way for Webber. Marlowe picks up her dribble, gets it inside Gervin. Post move glass shot, no good. Gervin again, one more time, shot, no good, and a foul. Dang. Courtney Gervin is willing this team back into this ball game as well as the lead.
Senior leader.
And she is at the line.
Great job by Marlowe to go in there. Didn't just initiate the contact and tip the basketball away, but made sure She got that turnover, found Gervin in the lane, and now she's at the line to try to shoot 2.
Courtney will throw up 2 free throws, makes the first. Webber back in the lead. A 5-0 run for the Lady Trojans. 17-16, Webber on top. Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning on AM 940 WMIX, as well as at WMIXsports.com from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. Guest, and, of course, that WMIX Sports social media question of the week. Second free throw, no good, Gervin. Cisne the other way as Hill gets it on the right block and is blocked out of bounds by Gervin on a nice defensive play, but it'll stay with Cisne. Quickly inbounding. They're going to lob for Byers, can't get it to her. They go second option to Malloy. Now go left wing pass to Gill. One dribble in, then pass to Gill to free throw line. Right corner, Paul. Paul out top of the key to Malloy. Malloy to the free throw line. Kicks it left wing to Gill. Gill for a long 3 on the way. No good. Rebound, Marlowe. Webber has it up 1 with a basketball. Marlowe brings it across the timeline. Goes inside Gagne. Basket, no good. Missed it. Byers rebound. Gets it out to Gill. Boy, Webber had an opportunity. Gill goes up the middle of the floor, throws it left wing to Malloy. Malloy goes baseline 2 dribbles, shot block, Gagne, rebound, Gervin. Here come the Lady Trojans running up towards us. Gervin down the lane, left block move, glass, no good, missed the layup, tipped over the back. As I shouldn't say over the back, the law of verticality broke. Riley gets the foul. Yeah. Boy, back and forth we go. Oh, referee has to get that. Not in, help him because the banner's in.
Yeah, we can't see that banner.
No,
it's in the way, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, but that white duct tape makes it look even better. 90 seconds to go.
I'd still like to know what happened the other way.
I think we ran out one place earlier this year.
I'm thinking now.
Top of the key, Malloy with it right side to Paul. Paul with it out top of the key to Bullard. Bullard down the lane, holds and looks. Now leads it back behind her to Paul. Top of the key. Goes right wing to Gill. Brande Gill with a basketball. He throw it inside now to Misty Gill. Shot hits the basket support. And now it'll go back to Webber with 1:10 to go here in the first half. Stay tuned for the Red Lake College halftime show. Have scoring and stats of this one. Have some score updates from around the area. This one getting started early. We have one final only. Gervin cuts to the basket around Byers. Shot no good. Rebound to Cisne. And that's a travel. Good call by the official again. Misty Gill got it and then couldn't keep her track. 59.1 seconds to go. Marlowe to trigger. Fox at Webber. Right in front of us below the stage. Riley left corner to Gagne at the elbow. Gagne's going to take one dribble. Now go right side to Marlowe. Marlowe goes to the free throw line. Now back to the right elbow. Now throws to Gervin. Blocked. Over Byers. Shot blocked and a foul. And that is what you have to do if you're going to take it inside here against Cisne.
Well, he took it right out of my mouth. And that's the thing, is they were able to work Byers along that backdoor side. Gervin was able to come in and lean in and get that foul. And that's what you want to do, is get their big woman in trouble.
You can see that Gervin's the heart and soul of this team. How she goes aggressive-wise is that this team goes. And you can see when she plays well, yes. It depends on her. If she's not on the floor, this team kind of plays a little out of sorts because I believe she's their leader, physically, emotionally, and everything else. There's Gervin, makes 1 out of 2. And Webber's up 18-16 here on the road at Cisne with 47 seconds to go. Across the timeline with it is Malloy. Left wing pass to Bullard. Bullard to Malloy. Out top of the key to Paul. Paul holds above her head. Goes one dribble to the right side, now twice. Holds above her head. Goes left side to Malloy. Malloy down the baseline. Shot blocked by Gagne. Rebound Gervin. Webber on the run the other way towards us. Gervin crossover. Bounce pass in the lane. Marlowe. Shot no good. Rebound Gagne and Byers tie up. What do we have? Foul on Marlowe. Ooh, I don't know about that one. That's her second. Second on Marlowe. She has 2. Gervin has 2 at 22 seconds.
An angle like that when it's a horrible angle is a good no call to make.
He overcalled 2 people on that one.
Yeah.
Primary and secondary on that one. Here comes Cisne the other way with 16 seconds. Malloy goes right wing to Paul, holds above her head. Goes in the right corner to Malloy. Malloy holds with 9. Now a couple of dribbles out to Paul. They're playing catch in a little spot there on the right side as Malloy goes in the corner. Shot fake from Bullard and Webber. Oh, I thought Webber was going to prevent it, but there's only 0.2 of a second left, so there can't be a shot. Has to be a tip. Can't be a catch and shoot with 0.2 of a second left. Webber, that's it. End of the first half. Webber steals the inbound pass, turnover to Cisne. 1 half in the book here at Cisne High School. Webber Township Lady Trojans 18, Cisne 16. We'll step out for a break and come back with the Red Lake College halftime show. You're listening to Webber Township Lady Trojans basketball on the Showcase on WMIX.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next round weather. Partial clearing tonight, a low 28 in the countryside, 32 in town. Tomorrow, partly sunny and mild, a high 56. Mostly clear tomorrow night, a low 32. Wednesday, some sun giving way to clouds, breezy, mild, high 59. The record is 61, set back in 1966. And then showers and even a thunderstorm expected Wednesday night. Next rad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
We can't believe you missed last week's Saturday Sports Show, presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. To those who tuned in on WMIX or WMIXsports.com, we enjoyed your company. But if you missed the area scores, in-depth interviews with the region's coaches, or missed out on the WMIX Sports question on Twitter and Facebook, the path to forgiveness is easy. Listen to previous Saturday Sports Show episodes on demand at WMIXsports.com. It's that simple. Or next Saturday morning, you could tune in after the 8 o'clock news. Either way, we forgive
Hi,
you.
this is Kevin Young, commercial lender for People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. People's National Bank has served local businesses and farmers for over 100 years. With a wide variety of deposit and loan products, we have all your banking needs covered. From opening or expanding a business to purchasing a farm implement for the upcoming season, People's National Bank is here to help. Stop by today and let us show you what a true community bank can do for you.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois farmers and businesses since 1909. Member FDIC.
Have you ever stopped to think about how much time we do not have during the day? Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer at Ford Square and Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler, Mount Vernon. How often do you forget to make that phone call for an oil change or to schedule a tune-up? I'm excited to tell you that you can schedule your service appointments online at Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Whether the workday is too chaotic to pick up the phone or basketball practice just won't allow you to stop by, we have you covered. Log on to FordSquare.com or KingCityChrysler.com to schedule your service appointment. Or, if you prefer to hear a friendly voice, feel free to call us anytime. We've made amazing quality service unbelievably easy at Ford Square and King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. You can count on us. Also, find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Your future is calling. With a GED test and some help from Rend Lake College, you can answer the call. The current test expires at the end of 2013, and your scores will expire too if you don't finish and pass the test by then. Don't feel prepared? Don't worry, we can help. Visit finishtheged.com to learn more. Don't miss the chance to turn one small step into your next big opportunity, like college, a better job, and the respect you deserve. Finish your GED by the end of 2013. Questions? Call Rend Lake College's Adult Education and Literacy Department today at 437-5321.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Rend Lake College Halftime Show starts now.
Rend Lake College is your halftime show sponsor. They can save you $1,000 on your education. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu to see which of the more than 100 degrees ticket programs is right for you. Webber Township leads Cisne 18-16 on the road. And high school girls basketball will step out for a break, come back with the scoring and stats. You're listening to Webber Township Lady Trojans basketball on the Showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture in Woodlawn is everyone's favorite Santa, with a wonderland of furnishings, all holiday sale price with an extra 10 to 15% off store-wide. And you'll find a sleigh full of great gifts and home decor at the general store with buy one, get one half price on all your favorites. Jewelry, scarves, candle jars, salsas, and more. Plus 20% off all holiday trims, tart warmers, willow tree angels, signs. And all tarts are only $1. Shop Newell's for free delivery, free gift bagging, and savings galore.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time at a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. Daily schedules, scores, and more. Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Showcase on WMIX.
Rend Lake College sponsors the halftime show. You can get a quality education and save thousands at Rend Lake College in Ine, Illinois. Log on to rlc.edu to see which program is right for you. Denny Czerwinski, along with the voice of Mount Vernon Athletics on WMIX, Chris Hugo alongside, and let's quickly go to those scoring and stats as the clock starts quick around here.
As I do that, I'm going to let you take a look at that cute little lion out there. First, for the team shooting statistics for the Lady Trojans, they were 7 of 25, basically inside for 28%. Tipped at no three, 7 of 25 from the floor, also 28%, of course. Sorry, I'm distracted by the Lions. For the Lady Lions, they were 8 of 26 inside, 4 of 13 in each quarter. 0 of 6 from the outside makes them 8 of 32 from the floor for 25%. Cisne was 0 of 2 from the charity stripe, while Webber was 4 of 8 for 50%. Rebounding edge belongs to Webber, 17 to 14, while the turnover disadvantage belongs to the Lady Trojans, 9-8. Taking a look now at your individual scores for Cisne. China Byers has a game-high 10, while Brandeis Gill has 6 for a total of 16. For the Lady Trojans, they have 2 with a team high of 6. That's Heather Riley and Courtney Gervin, and then 2 apiece from Emily Potter, Courtney Cash, and Sarah Gagne. Gives us our halftime score. The Webber Lady Trojans 18, and Cisne's Lady Running Lions 16.
Oh, this has been the Red Light College Halftime Show. They offer over 100 degree certificate programs for thousands less. Log on rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands. We'll step out for a break and come back with the second half with Webber leading 18-16 over Cisne. You're listening to Webber Township Lady Trojans basketball in a showcase on WMIX.
Do you farm or operate an agriculture-based business? Then Community First Bank is for you. Hi, I'm Steve Down, Agribusiness Lending Officer at Community First Bank. With our roots firmly planted in Jefferson County, we offer the stability, strength, and personal attention that you deserve. Community First Bank wants to be your financial partner with customized products for both your personal and farm banking needs. Stop by any of our 5 convenient Jefferson County locations to see how we can help your business grow.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Drive home the savings. Get the auto insurance protection you need at a price you can afford. When you get a car insurance quote, your State Farm agent Scott Owens will help you get all the discounts you deserve and give you 3 different package options to choose from. Or you can customize your coverage so it's the perfect fit. With all this, it's clear why more drivers trust State Farm more than any other auto insurer. Get to a better state. See Scott Owens on 1810 Broadway in Mount Vernon or call 242-3770.
Back out to the WMIX Sports mobile studios on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Cisne High School, halftime. Yep, Webber Township leads Cisne 18-16. Danny Czerwinski and Chris Hugo alongside. And Chris, this, after 16 minutes, a very winnable game here for Cisne, or for Webber Township. An opportunity for them to get something done here in conference play. Oh, absolutely. And you had it right either way. It's a winnable game for both teams now, just a 2-point deficit here at the half. But if you take a look at what Webber's been able to do, they allowed some early scoring by China Byers, who had 8 in the first quarter, kept her to 2 in the second. What they were able to do differently was work the ball down to the low post, and they've been able to run some backdoor plays. They've been able to run some front door plays. But the point is that China Byers, for most of the game, has been playing high post. If they've been able to get past her, they've had some good looks. The problem is, you always want somebody to finish strong. You still want their shot to be too strong, and too strong has been the key there, and they've missed quite a few shots underneath. But luckily, Courtney Gervin's been able to get herself to the line 8 times, or 4 times. Obviously, times 2 is 8 shots, but she's made 4 of those, and that's really been the difference thus far. It's kept them up to the latter part of the second quarter, and you know, if you're a Lady Trojan fan right now, you hope that that continues into the second half and maybe be able to pull away a little bit, especially if you keep getting Gervin down low and maybe working her into Byers to get Byers into foul trouble. Couple scores, let's get those in. Carmine beat Woodlawn tonight. High school girls basketball 48-29, and at the half, Harrisburg over Galatia. Thompsonville 25-16 at the end of one. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Auto insurance is complex, but Scott Owens makes it simple with friendly advice and helping you choose the right level of protection and getting all the discounts you should. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. Webber up by 2, wants to get to a bigger, better lead. On the left baseline, Gervin. Cut off, has to come back to the lane. Flips double team, now looks top of the key, Marlowe, right wing to Cash. Shot from 15 up and no good, brittles around. Riley on the rebound off the glass, no good. Marlowe rebounds, puts it up and in. Third time's a charm, you betcha. Marlowe with her first basket, it's 20-16. Webber by 4 on the road. Across the timeline, Gill comes towards us, so we sit on the stage at our excellent vantage point here at Cisne High School. On the right wing with it is Bullard. Shot from 3, no good. Ball to the floor. Riley had it, lost it. Oh, we got a foul. Ooh, they're going to call a foul on Bullard. her first team's first. Okay. Webber will have it. Okay, like I thought. You're not a number or credit score. Community First Bank of the Heartland. You're a person or business with needs, and through the good and the bad, Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you.
I think if you're Webber, you need a basket here to try to set the tone this half, and that's certainly not going to get it done as you turn it over at the top of the game. I didn't think so, but I'm not going to argue.
Oh, I see who came in. Mary Kay and Maybelline showed up, I bet.
I got you.
All right, across the timeline, Malloy, we welcome them into the audience. They'll throw it. I was thinking that's a travel. That was definitely a travel. So,
legit.
A little bit of what you can do worse, we can do worse better.
So as it all buffed out there an earlier trip down the floor, things are going to happen again this time. And now Webber needs this bucket here, I think.
Marlowe will throw it to Gervin on the right block. She traveled the basketball. That was a call. She ran with it first.
Yeah. She got excited, saw a chance that she had to roll past Byers and got a little over anxious.
Turnover Central here. Up the middle of the floor comes Malloy. Between the circles, left wing pass to Gill. Now out top of the key to Bullard. Bullard goes right side, right block. Gervin cuts her off, steals it. And then Gervin is fouled from behind by Bullard. Second on Bullard in about a minute. Second on Cisne, the pink. Need T-shirts, hoodies, Letterman's jackets, or any type of apparel for your school or organization or business? See Big David All-Stars in the That's West Benton High School. Or call 435-5555. Well, we're playing the you can have it, no you can have it, no you can have it time of year. It's way too friendly and nice to share the basketball this much, even though it's Christmas time. Cisne with the basketball after the Webber turnover to get it in the Byers left block shot glass good. She has 12 of the Cisne 18 points, and it's now back to a 2-point lead for Webber.
Wasn't going to be much anybody could do once she got away from her defender and got to the block. You just knew it was going to be a matter of her putting it up.
Riley goes right side to Cash. Inside Gervin, double team shot, no good in the foul. Gervin's strength got her to the line that time.
That's what it did, and give her credit there. She went up against Byers, if I'm not mistaken. Well, no. Nope. I thought that's who it was going to be.
Haley Paul got it. That'll be her second foul. Timeout, Cisne. Coach Gardner is not happy with how his team's come out here to start this half. Our WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven here by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. And at the end of this one, several candidates for this will pick Crossroads Community Hospital Player of the Game. They say why wait hours in other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. The showcase will again be on tomorrow night, but on the AM side, and of course streamed live audio-wise at WMIXsports.com. The Webber Trojans travel in the Sides Gymnasium, take on the Woodlawn Cardinals as Webber, coming off the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament, has a game in tomorrow night before the holiday break, and at long layoff, and Woodlawn looking to get a win before heading into the holiday tournament themselves.
I have a little bit of showcase trivia for you, DC.
What you got?
What is the only game we have always done? That's always been able to do on the showcase every year.
Webber and Woodlawn boys.
Yep. I betcha.
Yep. That game has always been on, one way or the other. And, of course, tomorrow night right here on the FM side, the Mount Vernon Rams with another non-conference game at home on Carroll Pirates on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Carroll make that short trip up 57 to Mount Vernon for the game. As Gervin will go to the line and
5
shoot
miles.
for Webber. Oh, it's 5-10 miles. Yeah, it'll take them no problem to get
95.
there.
Gotta love it.
Gervin, that's the line to shoot, too. Wednesday night's an off night, which is a rarity for us. As Gervin hits the first. Thursday night, it's Lady Rams at home against Heron, a game that you and I have been looking forward to for a long time on the schedule.
Uh-huh.
And then Friday night, the Rams travel to Marion. That'll conclude the games before the holiday tournaments begin the day after Christmas. Second free throw, Gervin, good as well. Awesome job. She's got 8. 22-18, Webber by 4. Malloy across the timeline between the circles, picks up her dribble, holds above her head, goes right wing to Gill. Gill holds above her head, now throws it out top of the key. That's Pogue. Pogue with it, throws left wing to Gill. Gill will go back out top of the key, Pauls. They keep looking for Byers. There's a shot from 15 on the way. No good. Looked good, but didn't go in by Malloy. Gervin on the rebound. Courtney up the right side for Webber, down to the right corner. Now falls, dribbles, now picks, goes to the baseline, kicks out left side Riley, 15-footer short. Rebound to Paul for Cisne. She'll get it out to Malloy. Malloy will bring it across the timeline, left side of the floor on that left-hand dribble, left corner pass to Gill. Skip pass to the right wing to Pogue. Now they'll go right back to where Gill is. 3 on the way from Gill is good. Brandeis Gill hits the 3. She has 9. 22-21 Webber by 1. Gill was on the one that went on a 6-0 run in the second quarter. Cash to Gervin. Inside pass Gagne. She's got to get going. Throws it over to Byers. No good. Rebound to Paul. Paul gets it to Malloy. She'll come up the left side of the floor. She's going to throw left corner here to Gill. She'll go baseline. cut off, but fouled by Gagne. Gagne tried to cut her off, but knocked her to the floor. First on Gagne, first on Webber here of the half. Go to Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Great way to like us for content and other things. Scores, schedules, content, scoring. We put all kinds of things on there throughout the week to help everybody out around the area. Top of the key with it. Cisne has it on the inbounds to Paul. She'll leave it behind her for Whitney Pogue. In the corner, here comes another shot from Gill on the way. No good, I should say. Yeah, Malloy. Gervin got the rebound from Riley. She throws it up to Gagne, and she travels with the basketball. Couldn't get her feet down to stop in time and slipped. Had the right idea. Twitter, we're bloating it up tonight with tweets from scores around the region in Southern Illinois. Follow us on Twitter at WMIXSports.com. Cisne with a basketball on the left wing is Malloy. Her shot up, no good. Ball rattles in the lane. Bodies everywhere. Shot block Paul, though rebounded by Gill. She charges to the hole, and it's going to be a block on Riley. That'll be her second, team's second. One thing about this crew, they're not only solid, but, boy, when they get a foul, they put that ball in play quickly. Yes, sir. Byers will trigger. Throws it in the right corner to Pogue. Pogue will go out top of the key to Gill, around to the left side to Paul. Back out to Gill. Now right corner to Pogue. Pogue will throw it out to Malloy. Malloy dribbles to between the circle. Looks, now goes right side to Pogue. Holds on the waist. Now right corner to Malloy. Malloy holds it above her head, and they're going to swing it back around against the Webber defense. Trying to figure out what Webber's trying to run here. Byers gets it left wing to Pogue for a three. No good. Rebound to Marlowe with 4 minutes to go. Webber still clinging to a 1-point lead. Marlowe up the right side. Inside pass to Gagne, and she's fouled. Gagne and Byers locked horns down there, actually locked legs, and that was the second foul on Byers. Fourth on Cisne in the half. Marlowe to trigger underneath her own basket. Throws it inside to Gagne. Shot blocked and another foul. Let's see who that one's on. Oh, it's on number 32, Caitlin Malloy, her third. And that'll send Gagne to the line, who's been relatively quiet compared to what we normally see out of her in game. Our player of the game last week. With locations in Ina, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 in Mount Vernon, First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be the official voice of the showcase. Welcome back to Personal Banking. First free throw, Gagne is up, and no good, taking another. Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning on AM 940 WMIX and streamed on the audio at WMIXSports.com. We have guests, talk, and, of course, our WMIX Sports social media question of the week. This week, lots of talk about the upcoming holiday tournaments for both boys and high school girls basketball.
Quite the interesting guest list, I probably should.
Oh, it's loaded already, and Gagne missed both, and it'll go back to Cisne. 22-21, Webber by 1 as they hang on to this lead very tenuously here in this third quarter. Cisne will bring it towards us as we sit here on the stage at Cisne High School. Gill with it, goes left wing. Back to Gill. We got the sisters out here. Out top of the key to Pogue. Pogue goes at left wing to Branday Gill. Back out to Pogue. On the right wing, left wing, I should say, right wing. Stolen by Gervin, but tipped out of bounds as a little lion about got hit with a basketball.
Yeah, it did.
Cisne will trigger side out of bounds in front of their fans. Into Gill, top of the key. On the dribble. Webber. It's a man-to-man. Maybe even a boxing one. There's a shot up and in, though, by number 31, Mississippi Gill. Her first points of the game is 23-22. Cisne leads by 1. Marlowe goes left wing to Riley. Riley was open, didn't take the shot. Marlowe now inside pass Gervin through her hands. Right idea. Too much zip on that pass.
I think it was stuck in her head the last time that they tried that play, that it was intercepted by Byers on the right side and put a little too much on it.
Here comes Cisne across the timeline. That is Gill with it between the circles. Cisne trails. Now she'll throw it left wing to Whitney Pogue. Back out to the left elbow to Walker. They go in the corner to the wing to Pogue. Now out top of the key to Gill. Gill holds at the waist. Now gets it to Byers' free throw line extended. Tipped and passed. Tried to go underneath and stolen away by Gagne. Cash had it. Tipped. Marlowe to Gervin. Up the right side comes Webber. Pass to Gagne. Bounces back to Gervin. Shot and a foul. Courtney Gervin, guess what? Going back to the free throw line again. 16 foul on Cisne. So Webber's shooting free throws the rest of the way, as that's the second foul on Misty Gill of Cisne.
The thing that makes Gervin even more valuable is not only her lack of fear when it comes to initiating contact, in fact, she has such big hands. Like she just pulled that slot about anywhere.
Gervin missed the first free throw. Don't miss out, I should say. go to WMIXsports.com. Lots of scores, schedules, archives, highlights, all updated daily. Gervin makes 1 out of 2 again. That's kind of been her theme just about every trip but one. It's 23-all, tied here at Cisne with 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Across the timeline is Gill to the free throw line. Down the lane, nobody cut her off. She scored. Looked like the Red Sea with Moses hanging around. 25-23. Well, yeah, that too, but 2 points. Riley to the lane, top of the key. Marlowe, left block past Gervin, double team, shoots it anyway. Shot block didn't get there, was tipped, got to the rim, but that was about it. Now it goes left side rebound. Gill has it for Cisne, and the Lady Lions, running Lions, lead by 2. Left wing with it is Gill. Misty Gill throws in the corner to Brandeis Gill. Brandeis out to Misty. Now they swing it around top of the key to Pogue in the last corner to Brandeis Gill. Her 17-footer up, no good, front of the iron. Rebound goes all the way to the right wing for Cisne to Misty Gill. She recovers, picks it out top of the key to Brandeis Gill. 1:50 to go. Brandeis Gill will set the offense. Throws it right wing to Gill. Inside Byers, shot glass, too strong. On rebound, shot no good. Reaches over. Law of verticality broken. That's her third. Good box out by Webber. And Webber shoots free throws now on the rest of the way, by my count.
Very good box out by Webber.
Should we not be shooting free throws here? Or am I one off?
I'd be one off.
How am I one off?
You're not.
Thank you.
I was trying to make confusion.
Whatever. Knew better.
Monroe.
I've had enough of these games.
Hey, Monroe.
Mm-hmm. That was to catch you. Van Buren. Now they got to figure out who's shooting the free throw. They're going to think Marlowe's going to sneak in. Yeah, she's going to sneak in now. She says, "I'm going to shoot him. Nobody else wants to." Now the officials are going to talk. Do we have the right number? Yeah, we do. Let's play. Marlowe in the line to shoot the 1-on-1. Byers goes out with 3 fouls and 12 points for Cisne. Marlowe at the line for the 1-on-1. Webber's in the bonus the rest of the way. 1:41 to go in the third. Byers missed that free throw, tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with Webber as Walker had it and lost it for Cisne out of bounds.
Should end up being a big rebound there, team rebound-wise, for Webber. Let's see if they set it up. I thought they're going to set up out of the box set.
Gagne gets it from Marlowe. Shot glass, no good. Rebound tipped, rebounded by Gill. Oh, missed opportunity for Webber. Here comes Gill up the middle of the floor. Webber will drop back in a 3-2. Top of the key with it for Cisne is Malloy. Throws it left wing to Bullard. Bullard is tied up, and that ball will stay with Cisne. Arrow changes, but the ball will stay with Cisne. Tied out of bounds in front of the Cisne bench will be Misty Gill.
Does a great job to get the hand in there and avoid the contact.
Cisne has it now. That changes because if the arrow stays here, Webber will get the ball to start the quarter. With it is Gill. She'll go right side. Brandeis with it. We'll go back to the middle of the floor on the left-hand dribble. Now cuts back to her right, staying in that middle floor area. Throws it right side to Bullard. Bullard goes baseline down the lane, loses it in the lane. Oh, it's recovered. Shot blocked by Gill. Got the shot. It was blocked by Gagne. Gervin crosses over. Oh, loses the defender behind her. Layup up and in. We're tied at 25 on the Courtney Gervin layup. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Across the timeline, Gill for the Lions. Gill will set against this defense. Webber looks like they're going to go man-to-man on this possession. Cisne will be patient. Webber switching on every screen. That's a reach-in foul on Cash. That'll be her first team's third. Come start a banking relationship at Community First Bank where you won't be disappointed. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Locations 9 at Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon. Near the timeline, Brandeis Gill with the basketball. On the dribble with 30 seconds to go. We're all tied at 25. She gets down the lane, snakes her way through. Layup, no good. Tipped around, rebounded Cisne. Shot blocked, rebound Marlowe. Marlowe for Webber the other way, and that's a foul. Bullard's got 3. Bullard, Malloy, Byers with 3 fouls apiece. And then, of course, Webber will go to the line. And a way to set up, Chris, Webber can either make some hay and win this game. The line are going to think back, oh, my gosh, lots of game lost here on that line.
And obviously you want the former there, not the latter, but is one of those where you're going to have to start making your free throws down the stretch because Cisne has shown that tendency to foul, obviously, with 8 already in the half, but could be an interesting fourth quarter.
Ooh. There's the first one. Marlowe get another. I got another scoreboard update. Got to shock some people.
Oh, yeah?
At the half, SBW 37, Benton 23. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Talk to your neighbors. Talk to Scott Owens. Great service, split discounts. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Scott Owens is there on that scoreboard update. Second free throw miss. Gagne had it, patted it around to the baseline.
lost it out of bounds. Well, those hot potatoes are just going to hang on to it. Ends up out of bounds, and now a chance for Cisne to end the third quarter with a lead if they take care of the basketball. And Cisne has it now 1. Different team without Byers. Now with the basketball, top of the key with it is Paul, one of our other correspondents at that Sesser-Valier Waltonville versus Benton game. Has a differing opinion. They throw it in the right corner to Bullard. She stepped on the baseline. Couldn't corral it. Now Webber has an opportunity with 2 possessions. Now the end of the third and the start of the fourth. Nope, she didn't travel. Gervin gets into the cash. Cash up to Gagne with 5. Down the lane she goes. She's going to get a layup up and in. Right at the horn as Webber Township will take a 3-point lead into the fourth quarter. It's Webber Township 28, Cisne 25. As you're listening to Webber Township Lady Trojans basketball on the Showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture in Woodlawn is everyone's favorite Santa with a wonderland of lazy boy recliners, reclining sofas, sectionals, glide rockers, cool gel bedding by Sealy, TV consoles, bedrooms, dining rooms, Paula Deen, and more. All holiday sale price with an extra 10 to 15% off store-wide. And you'll find a sleigh full of great gifts and home decor, including 20% off all holiday trims at the general store. Shop Newell's for free delivery, free gift bagging, and savings galore.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital. With our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, the entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the Showcase on WMIX.
3 quarters in the book here at Cisne High School girls basketball in the Showcase. Webber Township 28, Cisne 25. Denny Czerwinski and Chris Hugo alongside. And Chris, opportunity here for 8 minutes for a road win for Webber Township.
Oh, and what a big road win it would be to go into a completely different county, a team that is 1-2 in the conference, but has had some very close games along the way. It'd be a big win for Webber, and certainly be a nice way to cap off a loss the other night against North Clay that was so close to finally get a big conference win here on the road.
Webber scored on the last back into the third quarter. Riley, they have it again to start the fourth. Riley in the lane, lost it, loses it, jump ball to Cisne, turnover Webber.
It's hard to say. The one thing that couldn't happen on this possession was a turnover, and that's precisely what happened.
And this WMIX Sports Mobile Studio is driven by Sports Square and King City Chrysler. That's how we got to the game. Taking on that scoreboard update in the third, SIU leads New Orleans 30-28 to half. Did they not just play each other like 5 minutes ago? Those two?
November, I think.
Yeah. Odd to have a home and home in college, so it's a conference. Now we got Gagne going out of the game, and
they like each other so much. It worked out for both to do the home and home, I guess.
On the left wing with it for Cisne is Paul. Paul will throw it back out top to Keita Gill, holds it above her head. Gill will throw it out left side to Paul at the left elbow. She's going to throw it back to Gill, who ran behind her to the left wing. Now baseline with it, cut off at Malloy, back to Gill. Over on top of the key to Paul. Paul with it. There's the basketball stolen away. Cash has it. Coming the other way for Webber. Up by 3. That's been their biggest lead. They throw it to Gervin, right baseline. Drives on Cash, blocking foul on Byers. Oh, that's good.
Big.
That's huge because, number one, that is her 4th foul, and that's the 9th on Cisne. So the next one means 2, and Gervin, who's been at the line practically, seems like all evening, back there again for the 1-and-1. Thanks to @WTHS Trojans on Twitter for sending us a shout-out. I appreciate that Twitter follower listening. Listening to the Webber Township Lady Trojans. Gervin's first free throw, no good off the mark. Rebound to Cisne, though, here on the left side. You can follow us on Twitter @WMIX Sports. We're tweeting scores and updates from around the region the entire evening, all and every day. Tweets throughout the weekday.
Follower is who I think it is. They take good care of us as well.
Yes, they do. We took care of us last week, I believe. Right corner to Gill. Inside bounce pass off the glass and in. Mississippi Gill. If she has 4 off the bench and it's 28-27, this one's going to go down to the wire. Marlowe to the top of the key, right side catch, dribbles in once, skip pass left side, Gervin, elbow inside. Shot up by Cluck is no good. Rebound, Cisne.
Byers got a hand on that one.
Oh, Byers did get a hand. But up the right side is Gill. Gill will dribble back to between the circles. Cisne will set there off, and she comes right down the middle. Kicks it right wing to Paul. Paul for a 15-footer off the mark. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll belong to Webber Township. We'll pick Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one's done. While wait hours in other emergency rooms, Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by physicians within 30 minutes of your arrival. Timeout, though, Cisne. With 6:20 to go in the game, Webber up by 1. And, boy, you got to have a feeling that Webber could get Gervin or Gagne involved in the offense somehow here and get them rolling. This is the way they're going to get a road victory here tonight at Cisne High School.
Well, rolling is the key word. This timeout will hopefully be the way that happens. Still plenty of clock left with 6:20 to go, but if you can come out and maybe somehow find a way to get a bucket, or maybe even find a way to get Gervin down low to get Byers out of the game, that would be a huge, huge happening for these Lady Trojans, who could really use this conference victory for some momentum.
And they could use, as well, a big win. That'd be nice to go into the next part of the schedule for the Webber Lady Township. How about the Webber Township Lady Trojans? Come start making relationships with Community First Bank. You won't be disappointed. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Locations tonight at Dix Woodlawn and 2 branches in Mount Vernon. Marlowe bringing it across the timeline. Cisne's going to trap the top. Gervin with the middle of the floor. Down the lane she goes. Right at Byers. Bounce past Gagne. All stolen away by Paul, and some great defense for Cisne on the backside. Here comes Gill up the right side for Cisne to the right wing. Cut off by Riley. Gets it out top of the key to Paul. Now on the left side to Malloy. Malloy holds above her head. Looks, and there goes left corner to Bullard. Shot from half for that corner. No good. Catch on the box out. Great box out that time by Courtney Cash. That prevented Cisne with an offensive rebound. Gervin up to Gagne in the lane. She traveled with the basketball. Was making a move for. She put it on the floor. Another missed opportunity. 28-27 Webber with 5:47 to go in the game. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how we got here. Across the timeline is Gill between the circles. Down the lane she comes for the lead. Shot blocked. Gagne got a hand on it. Gervin on the rebound. Quickly Courtney the other way. Down the lane she goes. Stops to the right block. Bounces off, and that's a charge. Bounced into the defender, and the defender bounced off, and that will be an offensive foul. Led a little bit with the left arm, which drew the call. And now Cisne will have another chance to take the lead. 5:29 to go in this one, 28-27. Webber on top in this Midland Trail Conference game here on the showcase.
It's going to be up to your defense now to try not to let this be a costly turnover.
Gill goes to the right side. That is Paul, holds above her head. Looks, knows to Gill in the corner. Gill for the 3 in the lead. Rattles over the iron, tips around. Gervin on the rebound. What do we have?
Could be on anybody.
Yeah, it's going to stay here. It's going to be on Cash for breaking the law of verticality, her second, team's 5th. Byers will trigger in front of us on the baseline. She's going to hold above her head and look. Byers will throw it out top of the key to Gill. Right wing to Gill. Misty Gill from Brandeis Gill. Brandeis has it back from Misty. Goes on the right side to Paul. Paul goes in the corner, holds above her head. Holds. Now back to Paul. Gets to Gill. Goes left wing to Bullard. Bullard now to Malloy, and they're going to go right side to Paul. Paul with it, holds above her head, top of the key to Gill. Gill with it, back on the right wing to Paul. Into the corner, back out to Gill. Gill, timeout Cisne. Cisne will call another timeout with 4:45 to go. Didn't like what they saw there, Chris, offensively. So
that, or didn't like the player that's been camped out in the lane for about 9 seconds.
Well, yeah, there was not. They're saying, well, yeah, I mean, they're taking up residence. I mean, you know, what do you do? 4:45 to go. The showcase travels to Woodlawn tomorrow night. It'll be the boys basketball team from Webber traveling to Woodlawn. That game on AM 940, as well as streamed live on the audio at WMIXsports.com. That will be a good one. We always had that one on the showcase.
That and a sectional semifinal have always appeared on the modern-day showcase.
Yeah. On the modern-day era of the showcase, we like to say 4:45 to go in this one. Webber now up 28-27. Travis Pinkston drawing a play up across the way.
Modern day, of course, meaning Midland Trail Conference era.
Midland Trail, of course. Right now, Webber has it in their hands to take the lead. And keep the lead, I should say. But, well, they've had opportunities. Could have been up by more than just one at this stage of the game. Side out of bounds coming for Cisne across the way in front of their fans to the left of us, stood on the stage here at Cisne High School. Left sideline, Bullard will trigger the inbound for the Lions. and throws it out to Malloy at the top of the key. Comes to the free throw line, kicks it left wing to Gill. Gill goes back out to the right side. Bullard now top of the key to Malloy. Over here to Gill. Cuts in, 15-footer for the lead. No good. Rebound. Oh, Byers fought for it. Gervin had it, lost it. It'll stay with Cisne as it was off Gervin. Community First Bank with more Jefferson County locations than anyone else. Locally owned, decisions made here. Proud supporters of Jefferson County with locations in Nina, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 in Mount Vernon. Cisne triggers underneath her own basket out to the top of the key to Bullard. Bullard goes right wing to Malloy. Holds it above her head back to Bullard. Bullard goes left side to Gill. Couple of dribbles back to the middle of the floor. Still on the dribble. Goes right side to Malloy. Shot from 10. No good. Ball tipped. Fires free throw line rebound. They throw it underneath. Off to Gill. Off her hands. Out of bounds. Couple of timeouts. A long possession merits a turnover and nothing else for Cisne.
Certainly not what you wanted to have happen coming out of a timeout, but now a big opportunity for the Trojans here as we near the midpoint of this fourth quarter.
There we go. Got a Monday Night Football score as well. Can't beat this. Left wing with it is Riley. Dribbles into the lane, loses it, foul. Will shoot 2. That is going to be the 10th on Cisne. Riley's going to go to the line and shoot 2. That foul is on Grande Gill, her 3rd. So she joins Bullard, Malloy with 3, and Byers with 4. Foul trouble for Cisne.
That range at 4 is on the foul count.
Yes, it does. Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com. Guest talk. And that WMIX Sports social media question of the week. You can hear in the background the Webber Township fans yell with excitement as Riley makes the first, 29-27. The big topic this week on the Saturday Sports Show, holiday tournaments coming up. False free throws made by Riley. She has 8. It's a 3-point game with 4 to go. Webber by 3. Malloy across the timeline. Throws it in the right corner to Gill. Gill inside, throws it away. Gill threw it to McGill, who threw it sister, and then threw it out to Gervin. Gervin to Marlowe, pass tips, stolen away by Cisne. Here comes Grande Gill the other way on the run out. It's going to be a 1-point game on the left. She has 13. It's 30-29. Webber by 1.
More Gill for the fish.
Just when you think things are about to settle down, Webber can't get that lead and extend it. Marlowe throws it left side Riley. Inside Gervin to Gagne in the lane. Tipped out back and stolen away by Malloy. Malloy's going to bring it up. Cisne has a chance to take the lead. Up to the left wing comes Malloy into the left corner. On the dribble, picks it up over her head. Leaves it on the left wing for Bullard. Back to Malloy in the corner. Shot for the lead, short, hits the floor, rebound catch. Oh, the unlimited opportunities that Cisne seem to have had in this game. Marlowe across the timeline. Throws it to Gagne. 10-footer up and in off the glass. What she needs. Oh, that was nice. 32-29. Webber needs a stop. With 2:50 to go, they're up by 3. Grande Gill across the timeline. Right side. Lob pass inside to Misty Gill. It's tipped out of bounds by Gagne and Gervin. He'll stay with Cisne.
Nothing more than I love in the game of basketball is seeing the person who just scored make a great defensive play.
2:48 to go in the game. Cisne to trigger. Fires in front of us as we sit on the stage. Gets it inside. Left block shot and the foul. Oh, wow. Misty Gill cut inside of Gagne, and all Gagne could do was foul. She got caught looking at the other side of the floor. And now it'll be a 2-shot foul for Gill. Scoreboard update, as we said at the half. We'll get some scores here. Let me get them rounded up here. Got so many coming in on a Monday night. First one is up and in for Misty Gill. She has 5. It's now 32-30. Webber by 2 at 2:47 to go in the game. One more free throw. At the half, 37-23 SVW over Benton. At the half, Galatia leads Harrisburg 25-16. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. It's complex. Auto insurance, that is. But Scott Owens makes it friendly and simple when you need it. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. Both free throws made by Gill. It's 30. How's that right? Is that right? That's not right. I was going to say it's 32-31 Webber, should be. And timeout Webber Township, as they'll get that fixed. But again, it's one of those here, Chris. Webber has so many opportunities to go up by multiple points.
Well, they're going to get that fixed, definitely, on the scoreboard when half the town is showing the scores wrong. But both teams, and this is what surprised me, both teams, well, I guess it really doesn't with high school kids factored in, but both teams have had their chances here in this fourth quarter to make something happen, be it Webber to put Cisne away, be it Cisne a chance to get back and take that lead, and neither one has been able to capitalize, which is why both are still very much in this game. But the difference later on is if Webber can stay on top is going to be the fact that they are shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. If Webber should happen to lose this lead, the difference is going to be now that thankfully they only have a couple of fouls to give. But, man, in that third quarter, not having very many fouls, they're going to look be in danger. Big opportunity here. Oh, Gervin, baseball pass Riley. She was all alone. Riley throws it to Marlowe out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. It looks like exactly what they did not want to happen. You get that baseball pass there, you only have one defender, even if it's the tallest person on the floor. You got to take that to the basket, and just didn't happen that trip. Oh, my, Webber blew an opportunity. Threw it baseball style. Riley threw it behind Marlowe. Now Cisne has it, a chance to take the lead. On the right wing with it is Malloy. Top of the key to Paul. Inside pass for the lead. No good shot from Gill. She left it short. Gagne's got the rebound to Gervin. Now she throws the right corner Cash. Get pass across to Riley on the left side. Inside the lane to Gagne. Comes off with her toes. Riley shot from 10. Good. Oh, goodness. Heather Riley with another basket. She goes into double figures with 10. 34-31. Webber up by 3. On the right wing is Paul. Holds above her head. Top of the key to Malloy. Shot from 3 and the tie, and it's good. Wow. First field goal of the night for Malloy, Danny. Before that, she was 0-3 from three-point land, so you knew one was going to drop eventually, and it happens to be the one that ties the game. We have a 1 minute and 55-second game when that ball went in. It's tied at 34. Marlowe throws in the corner, out the door, out of bounds. It was tipped by Byers. Good catch. Byers' left hand, left fingertips got a piece of that before it went out of bounds. Good catch by the trail. Yeah, Byers had that smile, smirk on her face, like, yeah, they caught me. Box set for Webber. Marlowe to trigger the inbound. Looks, bounce past Gervin. What do we have? Oh, we got an intentional foul. She reached across. It's intentional. Oh, my. Yep, she reached across, I believe, on the line. Now the referee's going to talk. So what do we have? What do we got to do here? And now Coach Travis Pinkston's going to be told what's going on. If it's intentional, everybody's got to clear out, correct? Now, Coach is coming out on the floor. Oh, that's what it was. When she inbounded the ball, she tapped the hand of the inbounder before the ball crossed the plane of the baseline. So not only is Marlowe going to get 2 free throws, but Webber's going to get to keep the basketball, tied at 34, unless Marlowe can make some free throws. First one up, and oh, that's nice. 4 points for Marlowe. 35-34. She'll get another, and Webber gets the possession. You've got to turn this into a turning point in this game and use it to create some offense. She made 1 out of 2. 1:44 to go in the game. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Like us there. Lots of content. If you're not on Facebook, you can still go there. But if you do, like us, Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Marlowe to trigger the inbound. Box set. She'll look. And look. Throws it into Gervin on the left block. It's tipped out of bounds by Paul. Webber will do it again. WMIXSports.com. Score schedules, archives, highlights, as well as your way to watch or listen to audio streaming, internet, smartphone, whatever. Pass out to Cash, top of the key. It's off her hands. Cash to go get it. It's not an over and back because there's no possession. That's a great non-call by the official. Cash to Riley on the left wing. Skip past right side Gervin. Baseline, she goes on Byers. Shot glass, good! Gervin with the bucket in the double figures she goes. It's a 3-point lead, 37-34 Webber. On the right wing is Gill. Between the circles. Goes in the right corner to Malloy. Above her head to the right side, top of the key pass to Gill. Back to Malloy on the right wing. Free throw line pass, Paul. Shot no good. Tipped around. Gervin had it, lost it. Gervin grabs it. Throws it in. It ends up in Riley's hands at the time. Line to Cash. To the right wing she goes. She pulls it out. Looks for help. Throws it underneath. Stolen away. Byers has it off the steal from Paul. She gets it back to Gill. Here comes Cisne under a minute to go. Webber by 3. Block shot. No good. Gervin the rebound. Gagne had it. Lost it. Got it back. Timeout. Webber Township. Probably a timeout in the nick of time for Coach Pinkston. That was getting a little sloppy out there. Speaking of nick of time, we need to get a break under the nick of time. You're listening to the showcase on WMIX.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports or crank us up on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, and all of Southern Illinois, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation.
49.9 seconds to go. Webber leads 37-34 over Cisne High School girls basketball. Been a tremendous game so far. oh so close. And Webber's been at this point so many times up by 3, it's hard to believe that they're back here again.
Oh, it is. And again, it goes back to the times that they've had chances to pull away, and now that's just a big... You think of that turning point, the intentional foul across the timeline on the inbound, and the one free throw, and then they turn the ball over, and you're like, oh, no, a squandered opportunity. But they've come back. They're able to get the bucket down low off a curve and slid along that baseline right to left, and how huge that could be here. Now they will inbound the basketball, the timeout. You know, another big opportunity for the Trojans.
Webber, full court to go. 49 seconds, pressed by Cisne. Gervin to Marlowe. Marlowe has it. Now back to Gervin. They're going to try to break this zone pressure. Gervin up the right side baseline. Cut off near the timeline. Throws in the front court to Marlowe. Back over to Gervin on the right wing with 38 seconds. There's Riley left side. Shot fake around Byers. Pulls it back out to Marlowe. Cisne electing not to foul right now. Marlowe had it tipped and stolen away. Oh, goodness gracious. Paul with it. Gets it up to Malloy. Up the left side. She comes left-hand dribble. Goes baseline. Lost out of bounds. Webber ball. Great defense by Gagne that time. And Webber has it. 23 seconds to go. They have a timeout here, Cisne. It's going to be 30. Cisne has a 30-second timeout, as you mentioned. The timeout's been called in this one. 23.7 seconds to go. The time change. The scenario doesn't. Webber's going to have it in front of us, length of the court to go. It's a matter of taking care of the basketball at this point.
Well, neither team's really done that successfully in the second half. And I mean, if you're a head coach in this game, your frustration's running amok at this point just because you set up plays and they don't end up working out, whether it just be carelessness with the basketball or great defense from the other team. And now it's Webber's turn to try to get this play across the timeline, try to make something happen in their offense. And, you know, you can't throw the basketball to a wide-open person and not try to get a shot or try to get some points. And if that's in your game plan, that's one thing, but they've struggled with that all night.
Gervin threw it into Marlowe, and she's immediately fouled by Malloy. That's her fourth. Marlowe will walk to the other end, shooting 2 as Webber's in the double bonus. 19.4 seconds to go. If Marlowe can make 1 and then definitely 2, it's going to be tough for Cisne to come back here. Marlowe will have 2 free throws. 2 points put up would be even greater. She'll look at the free throw, look at the rim. Shot going to be off the mark. No good. She'll get another. Door's still open. Got to make another one to make it a 2-possession game. 19.4 seconds to go. Webber Township leads 37-34 on the road here at Cisne. Her second free throw up and no good off the mark. Rebound Byers. Byers gets it to Malloy. They need a 3 or a quick 2 if you're Cisne. She goes left wing, left baseline, cut off and a foul by Cash.
Cash just kind of rode her all the way to the basket, and at some point you have to let go. And the failure to do that is going to put Malloy at the line.
Well, not a bad foul in the situation. A lot of coaches don't want you to get that 3 off, so this isn't a bad foul.
Worst things should have definitely happened on this possession.
The 1-and-1 here for Malloy, who has not been to the free throw line till tonight. Left field line and fire up and no good. Rebound Gervin for Webber with 11 seconds. Cisne's got a foul. Gervin hasn't. They give the foul. Paul will give it to Gervin, and Courtney will end up back at the free throw line with 2 more free throws.
He has a double-double tonight. A quiet double-double. 13 points at last check, 13 or 14. That should be rebound 14, I think.
And boy, Gervin has been huge tonight. Again, same scenario, less time, 8.3 to go. If you make 1 here with 8 seconds left, it's tough to come back from 2 possessions. First one, no good.
She is making it.
Door is still open. Travis Pinkston calmly sitting on the bench, instructing. Keeping calm. Gervin will get another. A mainstay in this program the last 4 years. Second free throw, good. Webber is going to come to Cisne and get a win on the road. 38-34 with 5 with 4. Don't foul on the 3. Here comes an open 3 from Gill on the way. It's no good. It's going to go to the corner, and Courtney Gervin has it, and that will end the ball game. Webber Township, the Lady Trojans, win on the road here at Cisne tonight, 38-34. We'll take a break, come back with the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. You're listening to Webber Township Lady Trojans basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next rad weather. Partial clearing tonight, a low 28 in the countryside, 32 in town. Tomorrow, partly sunny and mild, a high 56. Mostly clear tomorrow night, a low 32. Wednesday, some sun giving way to clouds, breezy, mild, high 59. The record is 61, set back in 1966. And then showers and even a thunderstorm expected Wednesday night. Next rad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Hi, this is Melody True, Relationship Specialist with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. People's National Bank has the best of both worlds. We are a locally family-owned bank that can offer you the big bank products and services. Products like free checking, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We have the products and the services to meet the needs of your personal and family life in today's world. Stop by any People's National Bank branch and ask about any one of our great products. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909, member FDIC.
Rend Lake College's Adult Volunteer Literacy Program is looking for volunteers to help stop adult illiteracy. Give the gift of reading and be a hero forever. RLC will provide you with training and materials to help adults develop the basic reading ability needed to excel. You can work one-on-one, tutor a small group, or work with students in an adult education classroom. Experience the joy of helping others and change a life. Call RLC's Volunteer Partnership toll-free at 800-369-5321, extension 1342, 800-369-5321, extension 1342.
What's on your wish list this holiday season? A new smartphone? A swimming pool? Gift cards? How about a new 2013 Lincoln MKX? Hi, Roy Schmidt, Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. With the Lincoln Wish List sales event, we have over 30 brand new MKXs in stock and ready to become the perfect gift this holiday season. Best-in-class fuel economy, leather interior with refined elegance, and available bliss with cross-traffic alert make this the perfect toy for anyone who enjoys luxury. With a dealer discount of $2,500, it's like Black Friday savings without all the lines and getting up early. Come see one of our associates to see how easy it is to save on a new Lincoln MKX at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway, Mount Vernon, or online at fordsquare.com. And find us on Facebook.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Sesser Auto Body postgame show starts now.
Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies. This means Sesser Auto Body can get your vehicle back on the road faster. Next time you have a collision, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Denny Czerwinski and Chris Hugo alongside Webber Township. The Lady Trojans come on the road to Cisne and win the night 38-34. We'll take our break and come back with scoring and stats from his Lady Trojans victory. You're listening to Webber Township Lady Trojans basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture in Woodlawn is everyone's favorite Santa. With a wonderland of furnishings, all holiday sale price with an extra 10 to 15% off store-wide. And you'll find a sleigh full of great gifts and home decor at the general store with buy one, get one half price on all your favorites. Jewelry, scarves, candle jars, salsas, and more. Plus 20% off all holiday trims, tart warmers, willow tree angels, signs. And all tarts are only $1. Shop Newell's for free delivery, free gift bagging, and savings galore.
It's the most special time of the year, so all the physicians and staff at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois want to take a moment to wish each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. They take pride in the fact that the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois has provided exceptional service to their patients for over 35 years, gaining national and international recognition in the field of arthroscopy. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 4121 Veterans Memorial Drive, Mount Vernon.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this winter sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Webber Township goes on the road and gets a Midland Trail Conference victory tonight at Cisne, defeating the Lady Run-In Lions by a score of 38-34. This is Sesser Auto Body post-game show. Sometimes things happen in an automobile. They're beyond your control. When they do, take your vehicle to Sesser Auto Body. They get you on the road quicker in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. And at this time of the post-game, I'll turn it over to Chris Hugo for the scoring and stats of this Webber Township win.
Sure, shooting tonight for Webber Township, they were 6 of 16 in the second half, 13 of 41 for the game for 31.7%. Oddly enough, that was their floor total as well. They did not attempt a three-pointer tonight unofficially. For free throw shooting, however, this will either make you happy or make you sick. They were 4 of 9 in the fourth quarter, 8 of 18 in the second half, 12 of 26 for the game, however, for 46.1%. They were able to get that 38-34 victory. Shooting stats for Cisne, they were 13 of 49 for the game from the inside for 26.5%. They were 2 of 6 in the second half from three-point land. That made them 2 of 12 for the game for 16.7%. Unofficially from the floor, they were 15 of 61 for 24.5%. Shot just 5 free throws in the game. They were 2 of 3 in the second half, makes them 2 of 5 for the game for 40%. Rebounding edge belonged to Webber, unofficially 34-30. 17 defensive boards for Cisne, 26 for Webber. Courtney Gervin had 14 rebounds on the night as well. We'll revisit that in the individual scoring. For Webber tonight, turnover disadvantage did belong to them, 22-17. Individual scores, Cisne had 4 in the column. They had 2 in double digits. Brandeis Gill led with 13. China Byers had 12, while Misty Gill chipped in 6 points, and Caitlin Malloy unofficially had 3 points for Cisne's 34 points. For the Trojans, they had 6 in the book. They were led by Courtney Gervin's game-high 14. She also had 14 rebounds for a double-double tonight. 10 points for Heather Riley, 6 points for Sarah Gagne, 4 points for Erica Marlowe, 2 apiece for Courtney Cash and Emily Potter to give the Lady Trojans a 38-34 victory as Webber improves to 4-9. They are now 1-3 in the Midland Trail Conference, while Cisne falls to 1-7 overall and 1-3 in the MTC. Take a break and come back. Chris and I will pick the Crossroads Community Hospital Player of the Game. You're listening to Webber Township Lady Trojans basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Pigg, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you act, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at comfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital. With our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, the entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Sesser Auto Body reminds you to drive safe on the way home from the night's game. Next time you have an accident, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body to get back on the road faster. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. They are the pregame or postgame show sponsor. He's always good. Chris Hugo back at Cisne one last time. At that point, we have to pick a Crossroads Community Hospital Player of the Game, and agreed upon unanimously in the commercial break is, your Crossroads Community Hospital Showcase Player of the Game is Courtney Gervin, 14 points, 14 rebounds, and a 38-34 victory over Cisne. Nice job by Courtney Gervin, 14 points, 14 boards. Make sure the Crossroads Community Hospital Player of the Game, wide hours, and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Webber wins on the road tonight, 38-34. Chris, a final thought before we wrap up and get out of here. Final thought. Obviously, we kind of thought and unofficially hoped that Webber was going to get that conference victory against North Clay last week, but you come on the road against a tough Cisne team and a great place to play, and you end up getting a big road conference win to top that off, so you go 1-3 in the conference to end the calendar year at 2012, and I think you have to kind of allow that to become some momentum as you start 2013, although you're going to quickly run into that conference tournament where you may or may not see this Cisne team again. You'll at Wayne City, and who knows what may happen then. So a good win tonight. Enjoy it for however long you can, and then get right back to work. Showcase will be on tomorrow night on the AM side, AM 940 WMIX, as the Webber Township Trojans play at Woodlawn at Sides Gymnasium. That pregame show will start around or approximately 7:20 p.m. tomorrow night. Thanks to everybody here at Cisne High School for once again treating us so very well, especially John Hutton on staff. For our WMIX sports team of Alicia Sheldon, Chris Hugo, I'm Denny Czerwinski. Final score tonight here in Cisne. Webber Township Lady Trojans 34-38. Cisne 34. Thank you for listening in. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. The showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body. Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn. Red Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And by Coach House Garages. Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. For inside information before, during, and after the game, log on to WMIXSports.com or find us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. We are your home for news, talk, sports, and today's hot country. WMIX.